Exo-fighters, welcome to the war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Exo-fighter growth opportunity. Attacking the head of a Carnotaurus is effective. It will quickly close in on attacking players, so make sure to maintain a safe distance at all times. Prepare for transfer to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game.
Nice work.
Interdimensional transfer complete.
Joyce,
The war game
check.
will begin shortly.
Issues detected.
Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exo-fighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors.
Well done.
Summoning raptors. Dinosaur cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning pteranodons.
Dinosaur immobilized.
Summoning raptors.
Well done. Drone shield initiated.
Dinosaur cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning pteranodons.
Defense subroutine activated.
Summoning pteranodons.
Assistance acknowledged.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning pachycephalosauruses.
Dinosaur immobilized. Shield initiated. Charging systems. Increase help.
Dinosaur cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team.
Fantastic.
Welcome to the Ibius building. This building was home to Ibius's prestigious league of AI engineers. In this compound, a diverse team of employees worked tirelessly to develop cutting-edge technologies. Transmission interrupted. Initiating area defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. You must defend the specified area. Go to the area near the marker and begin defending it. Summoning raptors.
Destination locked. Assistance acknowledged. Fashion.
Area defense progress 25%. Summoning raptors.
Nice work.
Summoning pteranodons. Area defense progress 50%.
Enemy stunned.
Summoning rapid.
Charging systems.
Summoning pteranodons.
Nice work.
Area defense progress 75%. Summoning raptors. Area defense complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating area defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. You must defend the specified area. Go to the area near the marker and begin defending it.
I needed that.
Summoning pteranodons. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Traveler to the objectives.
Summoning raptors. Area defense progress 50%. Summoning raptors. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Area defense progress 75%.
Dinosaurs detected.
Area defense complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. Warning, has entered this dimension. You are at great risk of being attacked.
I needed that.
Stay alert at all times. The final mission will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance. Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair it. Summon raptors. Summoning pteranodons.
Keep that up.
Summoning pteranodons. Escort progress 20%. The enemy team is on the offensive. Fight back. The enemy data key has progressed 20%. I have awarded the enemy team a dominant.
Systems.
They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning pteranodons.
I needed that.
Escort progress.
Thank you.
40%. Summoning raptors.
Enemy stunned.
The enemy data key has progressed 40%. Summoning pteranodons.
mobilized.
Summoning raptors.
Well done.
Summoning pteranodons. Escort progress 60%. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize destruction. The enemy data key has progressed 60%.
I need that. Repairing. Subroutine activated. Energy restored.
Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies.
Investigation mode. Controlling to the
The
objective.
enemy data key has progressed 80%. Stay near the data key to escort it and complete the mission. Your allies are on the defensive near the enemy team. Escort progress 80%. A well-balanced combat.
One way ticket to pay! Commence restoration.
Victory is near. Demonstrate exemplary combat ability by defeating the
Enemy
enemy.
danger. Repairing. Defense subroutine activated.
Data key has reached the objective. Beginning preparations for aerial transfer of the data key.
Initializing ally.
Preparations progress more quickly. Enemy exofighters are near the data key. Continue escorting the data key. The enemy data key has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking enemy exofighters.
Drone shield initiated.
Data key transfer preparation 60% complete. Aerial transfer will be initiated soon.
Energy restored.
Combat test complete. You are victorious. Well done. It is my pleasure to analyze your data. I anticipate similarly effective results in future engagements.
Joy sensors PD 5x5.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Rotational dance initiated. This is detected. 0.
Welcome to my test facility. I require exofighters for a live combat test. You produced outstanding combat data in the previous war game. Keep crushing those efficacy metrics.
Joints, check. No issues detected. This is our sonory dances.
Prepare for transfer to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. This way. Summoning raptors.
Destination marked. Shoot initiated.
Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors.
Charging systems.
Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon raptors.
Don't shoot.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon raptor.
Dinosaur immobilized.
Summoning Tyrannosaurs. Summoning Raptors.
Storm shield initiated.
Dinosaur Cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Initiating Dinosaur Cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Triceratops.
Destination marked on.
Summoning Raptors. The Triceratops is on the move. Pursue it. Dinosaur Cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap.
Ready.
The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data. Summon Raptors. I have awarded the enemy team a dominant. They may engage with a hostile dinosaur. Area defense progress, 25%. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Area defense progress, 50%. Summoning Raptors. Area defense progress, 75%. Summoning Tyrannosaurus.
Defense silver team activated.
Area defense complete. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summoning raptors. Summoning pachycephalosauruses. Area defense projects, 25%. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Area defense projects, 50%. Summoning pachycephalosauruses. Summoning pteranodons. Area defense projects, 75%. Area defense complete. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack.
Destination mark.
Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Summoning raptors. Area defense progress, 25%. Summoning pachycephalosauruses.
Defense subroutine activated.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Area defense progress, 50%. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction.
Shoulders lagging. Taste my
Summoning raptors. Area defense progress, 75%. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning pachycephalosauruses.
Emergency. Dinosaur detected.
Summoning pteranodons.
Emergency.
Area defense complete. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Well done. It is my pleasure to analyze your data. I anticipate similarly effective results in future engagements.
Know your enemy, and you will never lose.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Alrighty. I think we've got our first step to making sense of this cluster flip. Have a gander. This was shot from the carrier's nose camera as we were crashing. This is the first glimpse of Bikatoa anyone's had in 3 long years. The place is shattered. I can't see a single light on anywhere. In all likelihood, we're alone. Well, unless you count Leviathan, I guess. Sandy can get all kinds of info, even from a simple image like this.
Even this limited data has yielded preliminary results.
Still, the real gold mine is 2040, not this pile of overgrown ruins. We'll pull data straight from the source. Okay, let me grab Madge and the Chief and we'll see where we stand. Sandy, love, be a dear and open the file on the Bikatoa incident.
Certainly. The year was 2040, at exactly 4:58 p.m. on August 16th. The cable of the stratovator which joined the IBS research compound to the station in geosynchronous orbit experienced a catastrophic failure. The failure precipitated a partial collapse onto the island below. The incident functionally eradicated Tuvao City. An estimated 215,000 human lives were lost in the main population center of the city. The debris weighed approximately 300,000 tons, and the energy released by its impact was equivalent to 20 million tons of dynamite.
But according to these logs, the collapse was preceded by a mass dinosaur outbreak.
Yes, the very first. And now we know that outbreak was courtesy of Leviathan. There must have been some kind of evacuation effort. Sandy, is there any data on how many people made it off the island?
Debris from the stratovator's impact created a 60-meter tsunami that overwhelmed the majority of the civilian escape vessels. Total known survivors, 413.
Lord Almighty. 500,000 people.
Correct. IBS records indicate less than 1% of the population survived the incident.
And Leviathan's kept the island sealed off ever since. We are the first living people to see the outcome.
And Ace, you're telling us you were there in 2040. Physically, you saw the stratovator collapse.
And Leviathan just happens to be running his war games right before worst industrial disaster of our time. Perfect. Just perfect.
At least this puts things into perspective.
This transmitter, how does it work?
Gee, well, don't ask me. Ace found it, I just turned it on. Somehow.
You kid me? This is joke time now?
Okay, wait, let's focus on what we do know. We know it transmits between timelines. So, it has to be tied into Leviathan's programming. That much I know.
You brought a piece of Leviathan on board the carrier? You are maniac.
This doesn't look like a piece of Leviathan. It's more like a Leviathan egg.
And you are twisted.
Finally, we're starting to get data from 2040. This is great, Sandy.
Thank you, Technician Alders.
Okay, Sandy, we've talked about this. You can just call me Alders.
Understood. Professional etiquette now set to non-essential. Alders.
Perfect. Now, Ace, with your exosuit as a relay, we've managed to hook into the island's surveillance network during the war game. And this nonsense, it's happening all over the island. Downtown, the dam, the airport, you name it. Listen to what this bastard was banging on about when we got this image.
Exofighters, get ready to enhance your survival journey. This scenario needs a hostility upgrade. Reload and prepare for incoming dinosaur targets.
Hostility upgrade. Leviathan has a 5-alarm hard-on for dinosaurs. Magnum was right. It's running this island like some kind of massive combat tech R&D project, and for some reason, it's fixated on dinosaurs as the ultimate opponent.
Tell me this is better than it looks, Chief.
Come on, Madge. Who am I talking to? You can get us off this island anytime you want. Shit.
Thank you. Now the truth.
We're screwed. The vortex pushed the jet control system to the red line. The turbine blades shattered from the stress on the port engine. Pieces of it bounced around, wrecked hell on the inside. And then the fuel line caught fire and melted the hydraulic system.
So no damage beyond the port wing.
That's not enough for you? The crash could have stressed or broken anything on the whole ship. Which means you and me are going to take apart and put back together everything on this bird until we are sure it is good to fly.
Ah, fantastic. So glad I asked.
Chief, there is no fixing this.
Now, who do you think you're talking to? This is me, Madge. 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. She's fixed.
2 weeks?
I can shave off 4 or 5 days if you don't mind crashing on liftoff and touchdown. What? It's the deadliest part.
You are wild man, Chief. Sandy, what is our water situation?
With an atmospheric humidity at 85%, our hydration resources are well secured.
And we've got rations, and beer. A cooler full. We can do this? What? What, I am not dying sober.
You sound like my grandmother.
What is this? Are they burying that suit?
Unclear. It's a deeply encrypted photo from an IBS worksite somewhere on Bikatoa. Timestamp is old. Well before the incident. Dating to the earliest days of exosuit development. Now,
You and your conspiracy theories. Go ahead, tell him. I know you're dying to.
as I was saying, this is Bikatoa. Exosuits were developed here right from the start of the program. Clearly, some poor bloody test pilot took a hit to the chest, and they decided to bury the evidence.
And then took an incriminating photo of it?
Well, I don't know, but look at the thing. It's shredded.
Shoulder frame looks buckled, but the hatch was still open.
I am telling you, somebody died in there. And if so, why have we never heard about these deadly accidents in the exosuit development program?
I've seen exofighters get out of worse than that.
No way. That's thoracic crush damage and a punctured lung at least.
Listen when I tell you. I saw a gal fall off a 6-story building, wrestling a triceratops on the way down. They hit the ground. Bam! Horn went through the chest. And I mean through the chest. What happens? She takes hold of the horn, breaks it off, walks back to where I'm landing the carrier and says, "Chief, mission complete."
And then?
Then she bled all over my hangar and spent a month in the ICU. Exo fighters. You do some crazy shit, but you get back up afterwards.
This Exo fighter, their black box was still functioning.
And what? Was the data corrupted?
No. No, it's just last words and all that.
Yes, very tender. Sandy, play the file.
Commencing playback.
It's not real! Holy shit, none of it! It's not real! Oh God! It's not real! It's a simulation! God! It has to be. It has to be. It's not possible! The dinosaurs are real! Oh God! God! There's only one way out. I didn't miss it. It was right there. It's right in front. It's right in front. It's the only way. Hey! Don't run! It's not real! You're not real! You're not real!
Okay, well, that was something I wish I'd never heard.
Yeah, I am glad we settled this in advance. I was about to click heels and say there's no place like house.
It's home.
It's Kansas, or simulation, better than this shitty fight club. I am not going to be picky.
No, there's no place like... You know what? Never mind.
Me back foot. What you got now?
On a scale of 1 to trouble, we're in trouble. In every war game, Ace really is getting pulled back 3 years into the past. Back to 2040, right before the Stratovator fails. All the data we're pulling confirms it.
You're a time traveler.
And Ace isn't the only one. We've all fought dinosaurs before, but not like this. This is no random outbreak. Leviathan is intentionally summoning them as cannon fodder for the war game. It's frankly obsessed with pitting dinosaurs against exofighters.
But why? And why repeat the same day over and over?
I'm entertaining theories.
There is one thing we know for sure. Play it.
Yeah, I was just getting to that. We all kind of hoped this was all some sort of simulation. Not real. Occam's razor and all that. Well...
Commencing playback.
It's not possible!
I'm guessing he didn't fix that with a bandage and a lollipop.
Yeah. Until we know more, we have to assume that fighting is the only sure way to stay alive.
We must find a way to reach the outside world.
Magnum's the only friend we've got right now. And maybe if we keep sharing info, we can find a way out of this...
Exofighters, prepare for dimensional integration in 10 minutes.
We get it! All right, Ace. Wish one of us could share the load, but... try and stay alive, eh?
Magnum got back alive and that.
Why, Jake? Come on. Only just had to dope him up real good.
I prefer the ones with the faggy mouths.
And I thought the headhunters were only a ghost story.
I'm sorry, what? Hunters?
Headhunters. They catch you. They rip out your brainstem bypass and steal your combat data.
Oh, lovely. You best be careful, Ace. Your spine looks ripe for the plucking.
No, Magnum has a lot of pilots that owe him one.
Oh, hell, he's right. I mean, even Majesty likes the Aussie git.
I don't mind him.
All of those Mag fans, get together. You know what I mean?
On with the main names.
Oh dear.
Sure you'll do it, buddy.
Exosuits, eh? A system so advanced, even the pilots need an upgrade.
It's worth it. I could never go back to manual control systems. Only a direct neural link is fast enough for controlling an exosuit in combat. What was it like for you, huh? Getting your bypass put in.
Oh, I had terrible headaches for a week. Like nails being hammered into the back of my head. It's a minor, barely invasive surgical procedure, they said. Yeah, right.
I didn't get headaches. I just couldn't sleep on my back for a while. I wasn't used to that feeling of pressure, you know, inside your neck. Still, worth it. I would have gone through anything to become an exo-fighter.
No, Ace, no, don't even start. We've all heard the story about how you woke up during the procedure. Look, don't get me wrong, it's a great story. You just tell it too much.
So, you're not going to get yours removed?
Ah, well, you know, I may not be an exo fighter anymore, but I mean, I probably should, really. I don't know.
This goddess, this Bikatoa. Am I crazy, or does that look like an exosuit?
It does. And look what she's fighting.
What have we got ourselves into here?
Okay, right. No more of that. I'm not doing that again.
You're back already?
What do you mean, already? I've been out in that jungle for 4 bloody hours. Fluids I didn't sweat, the mosquitoes sucked out of me. I'm a husk.
I have gaping hole in my rectus abdominis. Chief is doing a 300-point electrical checklist. Ace is being dragged through space-time to fight dinosaurs. You want us to feel sorry about the walk in the woods?
Yeah, all right, granted.
Do you find anything we could use to get off this island?
There's nothing left out there. Well, a bit. Look at this.
What am I looking at?
It's a picture of a fallen piece of the Stratovator's cable. It looked infested with these components. I was checking out the blast damage, wondering why the whole thing came down, when I spotted them.
I don't recognize this. What is it for?
It beats me, but Bikatoa is sealed off from the outside world. Dinosaur breakouts across the globe. I get the feeling this is connected to it somehow.
have been working hard. Are you hungry or thirsty?
My mouth's as dry as a cat's asshole. But the water coming out of the condenser tastes like a gym sock, and I can't calibrate with a beer in me.
Look on the bright side. At least we are alive.
Yes, Andy. We're alive. We're survivors. What do you think, Sandy? About living and dying?
Please rephrase the question.
Let me tell you what I think. The thing about living is, there are two kinds of people. One kind goes out and makes the most of their lives. They get educated, work hard, try to change the world. Then one day, bam! They get hit by a car or get cancer, I don't know. The world kills those people as a lesson to the rest of us. The world doesn't want to be changed. Anyway, there lives the other kind of people. Us. The assholes who just get by. Did I ever show you this?
I do not recall having seen it.
That's my little sister, Haruka. Half Japanese from when my old man remarried. She was a great kid. Had an IBS career she actually liked, you know. Smart enough to figure her own life out. My little sis.
She was that first kind of person.
And she might just have changed the world. Except I got this call from IBS HR one day. Are you the surviving relative of Haruka Lorenzo? That's how I found out. Turns out she'd have been killed in one of the first dinosaur outbreaks. No exo fighters. Nobody to help her. Didn't even get to bring her body back. We buried a reef at sea. I think about her sometimes.
I am sorry to hear that.
Thank you, Sandy. Feels good to talk about it. What on the earth?
Chief, it happened again!
Oh, God damn it.
Exo-fighters, welcome to the war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. I require all exo-fighters to participate in the combat tests. This is a two-team competitive scenario. Those on the other side are the enemy team. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. The winning team will be eligible for bonus existence. Data indicates that human beings improve their performance through competition. Compete to win, and compete to live. Compete to achieve research excellence.
Yes.
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Have a super day. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur colony. Preparing combat area. Summon raptors. Summon raptors.
Initiated. Assistant acknowledged.
Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceeding to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Tyrannosaurs. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceeding to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat mission. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Troubleshooting initiated.
Summoning raptors.
Well done.
Summoning raptors.
Well done.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Troubleshooting initiated.
Summoning Tyrannosaurs. Summoning raptors.
Enemy stunned.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Carnotaurus.
Destination locked. Destination locked. Defense subroutine activated. Taurus presence detected. Well done. Don't shoot me.
Dinosaur cover. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. The final mission will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause you to advance. Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair it. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors.
Defense subroutine activated.
Summoning pteranodons.
Damn good.
Mandatory mobilize.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. The enemy data key has progressed 20%. Escort progress 20%. Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemy.
Dominator available.
I have awarded the enemy team a Dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur.
Well done.
Summoning pteranodons. The enemy data key has progressed
Enemy
40%. Escort progress 40%. Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons.
Deadeye. Preparing.
Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Enemy data key has progressed 60%. Escort progress 60%.
Shoot initiated.
Summoning raptors.
Charging systems.
The enemy team is on the offensive. Fight back. Stay near the data key to escort it and complete the mission. Your allies are on the offensive for the enemy team.
Emergency.
Escort progress 80%. The enemy data key has progressed 80%. A well-balanced combat.
Combat mode reactivated.
Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Victory is near. Demonstrate exemplary combat ability by defeating unique asset and defeat the enemies. The enemy data key has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking enemy exofighters. The data key has been destroyed. Maintain proximity to initiate reactivation. The data key has been reactivated. Continue your mission. The data key is being attacked by dinosaurs. The data key has reached the objective. Beginning preparations for aerial transfer of the data key. Preparations progress more quickly when friendly exofighters are near the data key. Continue escorting the data key. Preparation 60% complete. Aerial transfer is badly damaged. The data key has been destroyed. Maintain proximity to initiate reactivation. Combat test complete. You completed all objectives before the enemy team. Your team is victorious. Repeat, you are victorious. Don't forget to take your medicine! Behold, the best exofighters in this war game. Exercise results logged. Sunsetting temporal instance. Survivors, prepare for departure. Have a super day.
Come on back. Drinks on me.
The vi-
I thought mech.
Alders, why is this suit moving?
Suit? What?
Emergency shutdown!
Hell in Powderhouse!
Sandy, what's happening?
My initial analysis of the data intercepted in 2040 showed potential compatibility with the exosuit system. So I plugged it in.
Naturally.
It did prove compatible.
That's good, but maybe don't do that again.
Sandy, what is this data?
All exosuits are designed to periodically transmit data packets back to IBIS during the war games. This is one of those packets.
So it's what? Control commands? The near-field signal from pilot to suit?
Negative. Original exosuits were designed with burst transmission capabilities from the onboard memory. The file in question appears to be a data block recorded from the brainstem bypass.
That shouldn't be possible. How is that possible? Suit control is an analog neural signal, one way from Ace's brain to the suit's body. What we're looking at is a digitally processed recording.
Affirmative.
I'm waiting for the problem here.
I need to take a look at this. Hey, Ace, check this out. You know how exosuits were developed right here on the island? We're starting to find data recorded during the development process. Play it again, Sandy.
Understood.
Okay, we are rolling. Sound? Check. Video... Do we have video? Check. No screw-ups, please. Anchor Division Exo Fighter Program. Combat Data Collection Test number 12. Test pilot, are you with us down there?
All set, sir.
Okay, first we'll activate the brainstem bypasses transmission system.
I didn't feel anything.
You wouldn't. It's a passive system. This test does have an active element, though. Okay, let's start firing at him. Bring up the 9mm and give me a 2-second burst. Scattered.
What the hell?
You're doing great. Just keep dodging.
Is this safe?
Didn't you tell him we were running a live fire test today?
Sorry, sir.
Well, it's too late now. It's perfectly safe. They tell me that armor is very thick. Keep hitting him.
Are you trying to kill me?
That is great. The more data we get, the better. This is all helping to make a better exosuit. Whoa! See how we dived away there? Split-second thinking. That's the kind of instinct we can use. Any response from Leviathan?
It's saying insufficient data.
That machine is never happy. Well, we can push our pilot a little harder.
Analysis results ready.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Ace? I may have some bad news. Chief?
What's wrong?
Look. Exosuits are piloted via the brainstem bypass, right? The neural link to the pilot. That pretty much means the suit is accepting data directly from your brain. I've been trying to figure out why the exosuit is storing and transmitting that data during the war games. Well, look at this experiment they were doing with exosuits back before the incident.
Okay, first we'll activate the brainstem bypass's transmission system. Any response from Leviathan?
And we checked out the exosuits, and it looks like Leviathan's implanted a data collection program into their firmware. Like, all of them. We never would have noticed it if it weren't for Sandy's little experiment.
Sandy. That is his way of saying, well done.
I am pleased to be of assistance.
What does Leviathan need exosuit data for? Is it tracking Ace's location and vitals?
No. No, what Sandy intercepted is much more complex than that. You see, this component in the exosuit spine, the memory buffer, is saving your neural signals. Ace, it's gradually building up a data file. And it is a lot of data. I've confirmed it, Ace. Leviathan's collecting your reactions to heat, explosions, oncoming dinosaurs, the way you respond to every combat scenario, and maybe even more than that. Listen again to the audio from Anchor Division.
Combat data collection test number 12. Split-second thinking. That's the kind of instinct we can use.
If Leviathan's building a database of exofighter responses, all your combat instincts,
Then by the time we learn how to destroy it...
he could already know everything about you.
Chief, you must disable this. Make it stop transmitting.
I can't. Not without unlacing the entire neural weave that drives the control system. Like it or not, the exosuit's keeping Ace alive out there.
But the more we use it, the more it helps Leviathan.
Exercise results logged. Sunsetting temporal instance.
This place is completely sealed off from the world.
Exo-fighters, welcome to the war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. I require all Exo-fighters to participate in the combat tests. This is a two-team competitive scenario. Those on the other side are the enemy team. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. The winning team will be eligible for bonus existence. Data indicates that human beings improve their performance through competition. Compete to win, and compete to live. Compete to achieve research excellence.
Joints, check. No issues detected.
Heading to Marker 5.
I will transfer you to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day.
Repairing.
You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exo-fighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur call. Preparing combat. Please wait.
Destination Mother 3. Charging systems. Drone shield initiated.
Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon raptors.
Drone shield initiated. Charging systems.
Summoning pteranodons.
Dinosaur immobilized.
Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Enemy stunned. Charging systems. Defense subroutine activated.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat.
Nice work.
Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Enemy stunned.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating Dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Raptors. Summoning Pteranodons. Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating Dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait.
Well done.
Summoning a Triceratops.
Destination marked. Reinitializing ally. How you want?
Dinosaur call. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The final mission will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance.
Nice work.
Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair it. Summoning Raptors. Summoning Raptors. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Pteranodons. The enemy data key has progressed 20%. Escort progress 20%. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. I have awarded the enemy team a Dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Your allies are on the offensive with the enemy team. Summoning Pteranodons. The enemy data key has progressed 40%.
Dinosaur immobilized.
Escort progress 40%. Summoning Raptors. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. The enemy threat is on the offensive. Fight back. Enemy data key has progressed 60%. Summoning Raptors. Stay near the data key to escort it and complete the mission. Summoning Pteranodons. Escort progress 60%. Enemy data key has progressed 80%. Summoner rapid proceed.
Back in action! Incoming!
Enemy team's victory is near. Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. The enemy data key has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking enemy exofighters. The data key has been reactivated. Continue the mission. Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies. Escort progress 80%. A well-balanced combat.
Enemy Jedi. Enemy barrage.
Beginning preparations for aerial transfer of the data. Preparations progress more quickly when friendly exofighters are near the data. Continue escorting the data.
Barrage. Don't shoot initiate.
Data key transfer preparation 60% complete. Aerial transfer will be initiated soon. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Due to exceptional performance, you have been gold flagged for the combat effectiveness roster. Exemplary results like these are a rising tide that raises all boats.
Sensors pinging 5x5.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Medåget.
Be mindful of what you can do and what you can't do. Magnum, you must rest now. You're torn up worse than I am. Ace, talk some sense into him. He has head of pig.
Oh, come on. I can... Oh! I can talk and heal at the same time. Listen, Hardcase. I know you're thinking it. You want to take down one of those watchers, don't you? Chuck a little high explosive into Leviathan's eyes and ears, job's a good one, and we all go home. There was one crew that tried it, and I saw the pieces after Leviathan is done with them. That AI does not take kindly to destruction of IBS property. If we're gonna strike at Leviathan, it has to be the core, and that's someplace up the stratovator.
How the hell are we going to get up a space elevator when we can't even get this carrier off the ground?
I've found something that might just help. If I make any progress on it, I'll let you know. In the meantime, you've got to play nice with Leviathan until the time is right.
Easier said than done.
You're not wrong there, Vic.
This is second time you call me this. Vic. You know me. In your timeline.
You might notice that me and Lorenzo are a little understaffed over here. Not everyone made it in our crash.
You mean?
If it's any consolation, you didn't suffer.
It is not consolation.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess not.
Magnum, do not speak as if I...
That thing that people say about you, it's bullshit. Don't believe it.
What do people say about you, Victoria?
It is not your business.
Right. Well, you lot stay alive out there. Especially you, Hardcase. Like I always say, sometimes the coin comes up heads. But sometimes not.
Surely a Pacific island is not the best place to put your space elevator.
There is a reason for locating...
Oh, wait, I know this one. Picato was near the equator. Makes it easier to build a cable going straight up to a geosynchronous orbit.
Correct.
I watched a documentary about it.
I will add 10 points to your score.
Sandy, is he making you keep track of his petty victories?
It is not a difficult task. He is often incorrect.
Please push a notification to my console when the score changes.
Now, wait a minute.
Confirmed.
Hang on now.
This facility at the bottom of the stratovator, this is Anchor Division, yes?
IBS's top flight research center. Points to you.
I need no points.
Exosuits were developed right here. For all we know, we've crash-landed where they used to test them.
They're mops, right?
for combat. Let's get cooking. This won't be pleasant. Feel the hell. Burning hot. We'll meet again. Изамайр. Укидетас. Line in the sand. Test my blade.
Your war game